To start this map with both pistol wins and that bonus going really well. That's what we saw on Bind as well on both halves, I believe. So when it comes to this one, when it comes to locking things in, this start, the momentum, the acceleration needs to be there for Dart.
Yeah, that it does. Well, they're accelerating. They've got that throttle, maybe not full, about a half going straight in towards mid for the side of CLG. Grimoire has broken contact. This is actually a perfect angle for the Paranoia. She'll pop it. They're all blind. How much impact can be found? Nothing.
Dark for Grimoire, exactly. That's going to be tough. 3 people fully blind. The pressure's still there.
This angle.
Clicks can still be lefted. It's going to be fine. SK finds one. SK's going to go for 2. Unfortunately, can't wrap things up with a bow this time. Usually, she's so good in those angles. Feels like this time, Rise is a little bit too slippery overall, or just CLG in general are tough to go down.
Island will immediately re-clear that space, though, so this retake a distinct possibility. One Cloudburst available. It's been expended early. Bunny B not looking to tap just yet. Instead, this fight being taken together. Great damage off the shock darts. Amnesia, though, pushes forward. The Headhunter for 1, but Claudia trades 2 of her own. The weapon stronger in towards her hands, and it's all just been a bait. It's all been a ruse to set up Amnesia for success on the close angle. Heavy mid-play for Dart Monkeys. A has been left completely open.
Claudia's seen the floodgates open. She's seen kind of the entire army moving forward from it. Finds one on the SK. She's just going to run away. Everything's set up now. I like this, just immediate rendezvous type strat. You see that teleporter though, so you know exactly what the plan is from the side of Dart. They find her and leave a Spectre to use for this retake.
Yeah, but I like this. They realize that CLG is going to want to plant back towards the spawn side, so they re-wrap in mid, but unprepared for Bungie are the Dart Monkeys as they lose yet another player. This retake looking quite difficult now.
Multiple surprise parties from the side of CLG. They're finding every possible opening, but how does it look like when all players are on the same field, the same place? At the same time, Dart's getting ready. Recon rolls in. Island dropping down with a big sheriff shot. Not going to find it. Rise scan. Doesn't matter. Amnesia makes everyone
going to be in a pretty darn good place. Or for conditioning out in towards mid. And the main brunt of the force over towards B main.
I think the recon that Han just threw bounced off the ground, wondering exactly where it's going. Right beside yellow. Doesn't really scan anyone just yet. Maybe slightly off. Double scan though, so it's more about getting people to move and then get scanned. SK in the perfect spot as well. Bungie ends up actually finding Island as she moves in, so 1 for 2 is going to be huge.
Yeah, it is, with this pit coming on down and a man advantage still for CLG. The shock darts find no impact. Someone has to make a play here.
This pit is bolstered by a wall. They have so much defensive utility on this spike plant on the side of CLG. Shock darts completely denied. This drone also has to just fly by not only the walls of the map, but at the same time with Sage is just erecting overall on the field. Grimoire now finally in, looking for a little bit more. The Spectre is going to be much more lethal when everyone's hit by that decay, and it's going to be fine. That pit evens things out. We go from second graders and pro teams to everyone kind of playing inside high school.
It's very probable. I like this early setup as well. Shock dart to deny towards the orb. A lot of teams on eco rounds will make that a priority. Wasn't in this round, but still good to condition that orb.
Usually we see, what, a snake bite follow that too?
Yeah, normally snake bite, slow, shock dart. It'll insta-kill if you commit to it. I don't think they committed that much util into it. They just kept the 2 pieces because no one's one off. If Bunny B or if Island were one off, they probably would have, because it's likely that you're trying to grab for one of those big ults that can change eco rounds.
Everyone on CLG this time is locked in towards the B side. No one really going for that lurk in mid. Misha getting that spike down the 3rd time. Her res already available. This should be an easy lockdown for CLG. Someone needs to go big on the sides. Dart already even at just 1 HP. Han is still swinging. She finds SK. Finally a little bit of yellow control. Autumn is waking up a little bit. The spike is also tapped and smokes are up. Dark covers all around. The pressure on the side. CLG, they're going for the spam. And it's gonna just get everyone active all around. Autumn now finally left. It's all about just dealing as much damage as possible, stopping that economy. 2 rifles down, not too bad for Dart, but it's still 4-0 for CLG.
Reply for it. It came close. It almost slipped away from them, but it was Han's utility, the crux. The question is, are they ready now?
Island had a little bit of an idea of what to do. Unfortunately, she's not going to stick the landing off that rope. Hunter's Fury coming in. I feel like that's absolutely blind. That's after the drone as well. Missed time from the side of Dart for now. That's going to be a huge swing in terms of momentum, in terms of stopping a push or going for a retake. Hunter's Fury not going to be available. Look at the map control gain from Claudia as well. You'll notice also Rise just lurking around at B. They're not committed anywhere. They're just waiting for Dart to slip up.
Yeah, and look what that's pulled out. One player pushed off that B site, a drone having to be committed.
Wow.
And what is that? Island, far too bold, not clearing her angles. Nothing was supportive. This was a 5v5. That was an off. This play unnecessary. It might have just let this round slip away. Still Grim on the site, and she can be good in these situations.
Wow.
3 from her. The shock dart does put an end to the chaos, but still the impact felt. CLG, though, not out of this one yet. They have a reflank in through mid. Claudia coming forward, a duel that she manages to win over SK. Now pressure provided. 2 different angles. This Vice is closing, and Rise tightens it down. Bunny B will need a massive clutch in the 1 versus 2 in her position. It's already been given away. She's trying to sneak forward, trying to find this line, trying to find this angle, but they're just not giving her that shot. They're not giving her anything for free will. Just look to hold and now find Claudia a 1 versus 1. Rise up top, has hammered the round in this one. Bunny B. The clutch could be so massive for them, could be so massive to get the Dart Monkeys on the board, but the timer again working against them. And Rise, she has the angle, the timing. I'm not sure if she spotted. Bunny B knows. Bunny B knows. They're ready on this angle, but it's the operator. He's so tough in these situations. It is enough. Bunny B, they'll find the clutch, a 1 versus 2 to claim Dart Monkeys there first.
Bunny B, they're just so good, even in that spot, being able to isolate both those angles, catch people tripping that entire round. The Operas rotating in that 2v1, it's just huge to deal with. You have to put your body on the line, and it seems like Dart was the one to roll in and be fine with it, just moving past that toxic screen as well. Bunny B.
But what else is there? Everyone else died. Dart Monkey had a full commitment in towards that round. The win bonus not enough. CLG's early round damage off that bonus round win has done so much for them.
So powerful overall. We have a Blade Storm active as well as the Tour de Force as well, so it seems like there will be weapons all around, and SK can get into that situation and conversation to sense his people's close. All that she has to do is put that Viper Spit down, play that shorty in between what looks like a little bit of a neon type wall. 2 Viper walls just up on both sides, the shorty in between. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, waiting more so I guess for the retake or maybe that later round. The only way SK can really be a part of this conversation with that shorty is if her pit is up.
I want to see Island slow down a little bit here. She was over-aggressing quite a bit in that previous round. Dies for practically nothing off that operator. Now with the Blade Storm, a better opportunity, but she whiffs it.
That had to be there for the trade. Both players kind of back and forth. Island already damaged up a little bit, so possibly scared for re-peeking again.
Redemption.
That is
All
the
good.
power we're used to seeing. Autocorrect finally coming in from the side of a Marshall. Guys, though, look at the space that CLG's taken overall. She's ready for 1 person over peak on the left, everyone now on that right, and this is just the absolute safety Sage can provide. The op shot can't really find it. Han only has to pay attention to 1 angle, but at the same time, Bunny B, they're not going to stop. Over and over again, pushing this A site alone, it seems like, and finding every pick. Now, it's not over. Lineups are there. Hunter's Fury not available for the moment. It is actually going to come out after the fact. Bungie's going to be looking for more. Rendezvous all the way away too. Bungie actually dodges a few of the shots. This is getting crazy from all ends. Every piece of utility used perfectly. The movement expert as well. The headhunter active, but Bungie shuts it down.
Lock things on down. Considering that investments, it's impressive that they got things as close as they did. Oh no, that's gross, man. How's that allowed?
Insane. Add some style, add some flair to the play while the clock is ticking down, and now the confidence, it seems like, is there for Dart. They want to be able to respond even greater to this one. SK finally active with that pit, not just saving it for the shorty. She wants control overall of the game. Tempered, patient, it's nice.
Look at Bunny B, an angle that not many people play these days, but you can actually make that as a skill jump over onto the box close in B main and lock all that space down very early on. Once that rendezvous gate has recharged as well, you can plop that down as a get out of jail free card.
Question is, Bunny B's not going to be in trouble for now, so when do you actually make the call to kind of go back completely? Everyone slowly making it all the way through kitchen. One trademark seeing there's at least an inkling of pressure over there. The timing for Island is huge. How long is she going to wait though? Almost disaster, finds one. A little bit of protection, a little bit of distraction, and Autumn's there too to make it an operation now. EMEA though, still alive and accurate as ever. They'll let Grimoire pass down below. Claudia will find another. This is a bait and switch from all sides. We're watching 2 different Tom and Jerry episodes at the same time on 2 monitors on the same screen.
Now we are. That pit should now run its course, showing that everyone is rotated on over Amnesia. This timing, she spotted out players, but has to play this dance back and forth across the wall. Amnesia has it isolated. Where's the trade? Where's the swing? Autumn too late in that regard. And Bunny B, they're shut down immediately. This round was an assured thing. Dart Monkeys were looking so fantastic, and now comes down to the clutch. Autumn looking to fight 4, but only 1 shock dart. That's not enough to find the frag. And Amnesia, she can get away. Wall up. Dart through, and Autumn just trying to isolate in this corner, but Amnesia slips her by the movement. Just faster on that front, and Autumn now in a bit of trouble. She's known, she's spotted, and CLG will give her the space. They have this spike taking in their favor. They know that she's off it, but she's still making it work. Isolates the duel onto Amnesia, now needs to pull this all the way down to half, and she's holding on. Damage! And finished off. Claudia denies the clutch, but damn was it close for Autumn.
Both sides, that was an expertly played round. It's just these post plants are so tough. It seems like there's some star players coming out, some star value moves as well from all sides, like 360s on these plays. It's just nuts. And now they're all the way back in their spawn. That's not enough for Claudia to stay safe and stay behind. CLG are going to be moving fast. Dart, though, have their own plans with this entire eco.
They're just chilling out in towards spawn. Do they want to play this exits or actually commit in towards the deeper fight? Spike will come on down. Amnesia will get that timer ticking. So it's going to be tough. SK a bucky on the retake.
Always got some sort of shotgun in hand. Everyone's just getting into place before they play their version of attack on the retake from the defensive side. Snake might sound to actually get people moving. Guys should get found out here. Yeah, Island's the one to actually find her. CLG though, a little bit too strong on this one. The rifles from this range gonna be way too good. Shares can't stop them now. Island with a few good picks, but that'll be their round. Strategy, both up tube, both into B. No flashes really to follow, so these ops can kind of reign true for the side of Dart. Quick though, a jump up with Bungie and the Owl drone. Follow in front, clearing out any type of scope angle. No rendezvous, so what does that tell CLG as they move in? What does the setup look like? It's gonna be different. You have to clear many more angles, have to make sure nothing is going awry on site. This is the first time things, especially on a rifle type full buy round, are different when CLG's moving in.
It's a 5v5, but look what you have. Double off in the retake. This is where they're at their absolute worst. However, Bungie's been caught off. She was looking to play above that C, ride high atop her boat. Island as well. Cuts one down. That's a double up draft out from mid. A sneaky angle. You never expect it from there. And now the spike carrier down. Amnesia cut away, and Rise is just waiting. She sees nothing. Sure, you have advantage when they're in your pit. When they're outside, when they're just spamming, it gets so difficult. Bladestorm for Island, she's considering a push forward, and now Rise down. That should be the round. Island locks things up.